All right. The last type of time conversion problem that I'm going to do, at least let's do minutes to seconds, right? Because it's literally the same thing. 1 minute equals 60 seconds. So it'll be the same math, right? Um, but uh, let's just do 8.7 hours. Actually, you know what? Let's do 8.4 because I just want to show you guys uh, a little trap that a lot of people fall into. Okay? So, a lot of people might think that this point 4 is 40 minutes, but it is not 40 minutes because it would only be 40 minutes if there were 100 minutes in an hour. But it's actually point 0.4 of 60. Oh, well, I guess I just did hours to minutes, even though I said I was going to do minutes to seconds. But the math will still be the same anyway. But it's 8.4 hours equals how many minutes? So all we're doing is we're going from hours to minutes. Okay, so 1 hour equals 60 minutes, and we're going from bigger to smaller, right? So that means we have to multiply. So we're doing 8.4 times 60. Okay, that's all we're doing. Uh, and then obviously 0 is 0. And then we can put the 0 here. So we're multiplying by 60. 6 times 4 is 24. Okay, 6 times 8 is 48 plus 2 equals 50. Okay, now right here, the decimal, when you're actually multiplying, right? When you're multiplying with decimals, all you can pretend like the decimal's not there when you're actually multiplying. But to figure out where you need to put the decimal, you just need to count, okay, how many in both numbers, how many numbers are after the decimal. So in this case, there's no numbers after the decimal in 60, and there's one number after the decimal in 8 and 4 tenths, or 8.4. So I have to move the decimal place over once. Okay? And the answer becomes, since this is 504 and 0 tenths, 0 tenths is just equal to 0. So 504 and 0 tenths, actually, we could just cross this out, and it just becomes 504 minutes. Because 0.4, or 4 tenths of an hour, is actually 24 minutes, right? Because each tenth, 1/10 of 60 is 6. So 4 tenths would be 6 times 4, which is 24. But you need to make sure that you just follow the steps and don't fall into the trap of thinking that 0.4 hours is 0.4 minutes. Or, I mean, 40 minutes. Sometimes they would do something like 8.24. And this one would probably catch you. This one would probably be more likely, right, to for you to think that 0.24 is 24 minutes, but it is not 24 minutes. Make sure that you actually just do the multiplication and follow the steps, because I see this happen a lot where you see that this 24 hundredths here, and you just think, oh, 24 hundredths, 24 minutes. But that is not true, and you will definitely get the answer wrong. And a lot of times in these multiple choice tests, they'll probably give you the answer that if you calculated it with 24 hundredths being 24 minutes, they would probably give you that as one of the answer choices because it's sneaky like that. Okay? The people that make tests like want to trick you. So make sure you are following the steps and not just assuming things because you will get the answer wrong.